I went to the counter and it was a girl there, one of ours, and she was like, "Oh, you need any help?" And I was like, "No, I'm just browsing." She was like, "Oh, you don't want to hold it?" You know, Steve Madden had a buy one get 40% off, so you know I got another pair of shoes, right? You know I got another pair of shoes.
Yes, y'allin', jigga man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon-toed, some of them be crawlin'. Get the best of you whenever I put my all in. Have mommies callin' for the law, darling. Jigga and Paulin', ass drop, coops with half the top, expose half my knot. Niggas mad when I brag about the cash I got, but I'm used to not having a lot. I'm from the gutter and
Anywho, welcome to a new vlog, another day, another obstacle course. For all of those that are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I have a surprise for one of my subscribers when I get to 1,000. So, anywho, today is Saturday, October 28th. I'm in the house. I'm actually off. It's a Saturday. I'm off this Saturday because I work for one of my coworkers this Monday. We kind of did a switch. So, Jaws in the bathtub. Don't worry, I'm right here. Like, he's good, put it like that. But he's in the tub. I can hear him playing in the background. I know exactly what he's doing. So yeah, today is the 28th. I am trying to decide what I'm doing tonight. Jaws going to my mom. Probably in a couple of hours. Or maybe like mid-afternoon. I think I'm going to a burlesque show today. I've been to one before, but I'm going to another one because I like them. Of course, I'm going to bring you guys along. And I may have company with me when I go. I may have a date, but it's still not, I don't know. But put it like this. It's either I'm going to go by myself or I'm going to be going with another person. I'm still trying to confirm with that shit. With that. Either way, I'm going, right? So I got to figure out what we ran for that. I'm watching Love After Lockup. So I don't know if y'all watched this show, but it's a new season, and this couple, it's like a man, he was waiting for the girl to come home, but she just been like real nasty to him ever since she got out. But I just think, honestly, I think she's not physically attracted to him, and she's treating him like crap. So I'm watching this. You know, this is my guilty pleasure, that with Ready to Love, and they have a new version of Ready to Love, which is, I forgot what it's called, but anyway, it's basically giving the people that didn't get a chance to like match with anyone a second chance. This is actually good. I like the concept, so I'm gonna be watching that next. I have last week's vlog exporting from iMovie right now. Yo, I've been doing my thing, y'all. So yeah, I'm watching Jaw Up, and that's it. So more often than not, I'm gonna check back in with y'all later on today, probably when I'm dressed and on my way to the burlesque show. So I think the name of the spot is called Adeline's something. It's basically attached to a restaurant called Lulu's. It's a speakeasy. For those of you that never been to a speakeasy, basically it's like a hidden bar. Like, that's the concept of a speakeasy. It's supposed to be like a hidden bar, so they're always like in disguise and stuff like that. But anywho, I'm going to vlog. I hope I vlog. If I don't vlog, then no, I'm gonna vlog when I get there. I just have to figure out what I'm wearing. Today seems like it's gonna be pretty, like, a nice day, so I may go ahead and like throw a dress on, you know what I'm saying, just get cute. Either way, whether I'm with company or without company, you know I'm a vibe. You know I'm gonna create my own vibe. So anywho, I'll check back in with y'all later when I decide what I'm gonna do. Also, I have wanted to change my hair. I wanted to change my hair tonight. I don't know if I should do my blonde wig. Like, I don't know. I just want to change it up. So anywho, I'll check back in with y'all. I know I said this like 3 times, but I'll check back in with y'all when I figure out what I'm doing for the night. Peace. So I am back in the house from the mall. I didn't even get anything, y'all. I mean, where do I begin? So initially when I went to the mall, I was like either looking for a new scent, as if I need another one, y'all. Y'all saw my collection. It's crazy. But I just kind of like, you want to do, I guess you can call like retail therapy. So I guess that's what I was like trying to do. I just wanted to like buy something. So I went to the mall. I was like, let me just see if Zara's open in Roosevelt Field. That Zara been closed for like, I don't know, since the summertime, and it's going on November. So I don't know what the hell is going on with them. They probably just don't want to work. That's how I look at it. So I decided to go into Aldo because I don't know, I just forgot about Aldo. Like, but they had a few pair of shoes that I kind of was looking at. I had tried on these like denim studded kind of like mules with slingbacks. They were okay, but I just didn't feel like they flattened my feet. And then they had these other pair of shoes that I think I was trying to try them on in the store. But this customer service was horrible at the Aldos in Roosevelt Field. Like, they have people that, back in the days when you went in shoe stores, you would tell them, hey, do you have my size? They'll go get the shoes. So now they have these runners that just bring it up from the stock room. But they took forever with my shoes. It was mad crowded in there. People in there with their whole family, 10 people each family sitting around. You can't even try on your shoes. So I tried on that pair, and then I was trying to try on the other pair that I wanted to try on. But I think I'm going to just order them online. They took forever to bring the shoes, so I left. So then I stopped off in Nordstrom. I looked around a little bit. I seen this like boot by Schultz that I wanted to try on. The actual display was like a 9, but because they're like I want to say they probably like a knee length boot, I probably need a 10 in them because of my calf. Went in there, customer service was trash. I'm sitting around, it's not that busy in there. Nobody asked me if I needed help. One girl actually looked at me and then looked the other way. This is crazy. And then I decided, initially I was going to Roosevelt Field to go to Bloomingdale's because their perfume collection to me is better than Neiman's and Nordstrom. So I went in there, customer service was trash. I went to look in the homage section, which, I'm still got my eye on that homage portrait. I don't know, I just can't bring myself to pick. It's $360 for the bottle, and they don't have a smaller version. I went to the counter, and it was a girl there, one of ours, and she was like, oh, you need any help? And I was like, no, I'm just browsing. She was like, I was just like, wow, like just like that, y'all. So I was just like, So I ended up looking around, just glancing. I did go by like the Creed section. No, before I left the homage section, another rep came over, and she was a Caucasian lady, older lady, very nice. She was like, oh, I just wanted you to know we're having a promo, for every $100 you spend, you get $25. You see what I'm saying? Like, your own kind. Why did any of the other sales reps tell me that besides her? So I was like, oh, she was like, but if you need any help, let me know. She would have got my money. You know what I'm saying? So on my way out, I did stop at this brand called Memo, Memo, and I met a sales rep. His name is Joe. So if you ever go to Bloomingdale's in Roosevelt Field Mall and you want to shop, I met Joe. He's very helpful. He told me all about the Memo brand. I had seen the brand online a few times, but I never actually ever see it in store. And he told me that the brand doesn't really, they don't, vendor out their products to many stores. So he was just explaining to me like the origin of the brand and how each bottle is specified to a certain kind of like area. Like, it was just, he went in. He asked me what kind of like scents I'm into. He gave me suggestions. He gave me his name. He gave me his cell phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So now when I go to Bloomingdale's and Roosevelt Field Mall and I'm shopping for some perfume, I'm gonna ask for Joe, and I got his cell phone number. So if anybody want to go to Bloomingdale's and you want to shop in the perfume section, just ask for Joe. And if you need me to give you Joe's cell phone number, I'll give it to you, because that was the only hopeful person. So they actually, all that bad customer service actually saved me money, because I did not buy anything, mostly because I didn't see anything that I really liked, and the customer service sucked today. Again, I say, you know, the where I'm at in my life right now, like, if your customer service is trash, you will not get my money. I am not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm so happy just to get an item. Like, no, I'd rather go home and order online than to shop in a place that's not giving me the customer service experience that I deserve. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much it. I was just looking in the men's section. I was like, oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. Like, it just has so much, like, nice little, I love, like I told y'all before, I love shopping for men. So I like to go in a section and see what they have, you know, whatever, see if my future person, what I'll pick out for them. But I told y'all before, I love shopping for men. So that's it. After that, while I was in there, I was like craving like Grand Lux. I wanted those buffalo chicken rolls. So I just kind of like placed the order on DoorDash to pick up. Definitely wasn't sitting in there on a Saturday night. So basically, by the time I left out of Bloomingdale's, I just circled around to Grand Lux, waited for like 10 minutes, went, picked up my order, and came home. I just ordered some buffalo chicken wraps and a carrot cake. Fire. But only thing with the buffalo chicken rolls, like, I just feel like you need to eat them like immediately. Like, them sitting around, it wasn't bad because I just threw them in the oven for a quick minute, but it's nothing like them coming like fresh, hot out the grease. I'm watching All About a Check on Tubi. This shit got me dying laughing. So I decided not to go. As you can see, I decided not to go to the burlesque show. I just was like, it's not the part about me going by myself, but I just really did not want to like come back home. Like, first of all, like, my mother took so long to tell me what time she wanted me to drop Ja. And so by the time I dropped Ja off, I would have had to literally turn right back around, come home, get dressed. I just didn't feel like rushing. I like to take my time getting ready. And when he's home with me and I'm trying to get ready, like, he's all up under me. He's following me around the whole house. Every step I take, he taking a step. So I just decided to sit it out. The name of the burlesque show that I'm going to see is called Adeline Saloon. It's in a restaurant called Lulu's. So I did buy a Pulse voucher. So it's for 2 people. You get like an appetizer, a drink, and you get to eat. And then, you know, it's cute. It's for 2 people. But I was just going to go by myself. I was supposed to have company with me, but my company couldn't make it. So I was like, not the main reason, but that was like another aspect to it. I kind of do want to like experience that with somebody, preferably a guy. I just kind of like to see men like in those kind of situations. I'm just curious to like their reaction to it. So if for people that don't know what a burlesque show is, it's kind of like, look at my hairy ass chin. Y'all see it? I gotta get that off. So a burlesque show is, you could Google it. It's like a old time strip show. Like, so back in the days, like, a burlesque show was like considered like what we call now like the strip club, but it's an actual show. Like, I went to one, I'm trying to think the name of the last one that I went to. I think it's called Darney Park. It's in I guess you could call it Soho. Dwayne Park, I believe the name of it. I think they still do it, and that was a really good show. The other part about the burlesque shows is like the performers, they strip. They're not like butt ball naked, but they're exposed. And then like a lot of them are like talented. Some of them can like hang from the ceiling, and they're flexible. Some of them can sing. Like, it's not like just a strip show. You know, we go to the strip club and girls just dancing, popping that ass. Like, burlesque shows, like the performers, they're like talented in some type of way. the Dwayne Park one, I think that's the name. That was a really good one. So I'm just curious how this one is, because it isn't a speakeasy and it's like a smaller venue, so it's a little more intimate. So I have up until, I believe, December to use the voucher, so I'll just keep that for another night when I'm ready to go. They only do the shows Wednesday through Saturday, so for me, I will only be able to get there on a Saturday. I think the next time I have off would be the day after Thanksgiving. I didn't even check the schedule to see if they're open that day, but it's either that Friday or that Saturday of Thanksgiving is when I'm gonna go. So yeah, anywho, that's it, y'all. That's all she wrote. I'm about to go to sleep in a minute because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and then I'm gonna get up in the morning and do laundry. So I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, so today is Sunday, oh shoot, I gotta text my little cousin. Today his birthday, the 29th. Damn, and I missed my nephew's birthday is tomorrow. Girl, my memory, ever since I had job, my memory is shot. It is not the same. But anywho, it's Sunday 30th. I am en route to Rainbows and just to the store because I'm looking for some boots that are something that I could wear every single day, like just something. I usually get my boots, so this is the reason I go to Rainbow, because I know if I go to Rainbow and spend like maybe $20-$30 on a pair of boots, I could destroy them, you know what I'm saying, like wear them, and when it rains, when it snows, you know what I'm saying, every year I buy me a pair of boots like that. I do have a pair of boots that I bought from Rainbow, I think last year or the year before last, but they're flat, you know, and they like tie up, and they have like they cute, but they're not like dressed up shoes. They're like casual boots. So that's what I'm going to Rainbow for, to see if I could just find something that I could kind of mess up. I'm smelling those fragrances that I told you. This is the brand name that I told you Joe was showing me in Bloomingdale's at Roosevelt Field Mall. It's called Memo. And this one that I tried that I liked is called Marfa. So yeah, so I'm about to do that real quick. Ja is staying with my mother until tomorrow morning. She told me that I could pick him up from her house and take him straight to school. So that's what I'm gonna do, unless I change my mind. It's like 1 o'clock, but I think he need to stay over there. She offering, I'm taking it, but I'm gonna just let her know early so she'll know. But oh yeah, I want to tell y'all real quick. So why they really had a little 5K or something over here today. Oh, I forgot. Now we got to use our garage key to get out. This place, anywho, I need to just be grateful, right, y'all, that I'm able to park in a parking lot, and I can use my key to open up the garage, right? That's the. Anywho, people be loving this beach. They be out here. If I showed y'all, what is that? It's like a little run or something. Can't even get out my mother effing garage because all these people is parked over here for this run thing. So no, I just heard this guy I just heard this guy in the elevator lying, y'all, for no reason. Like, wait, hold up, I gotta say that all over again. Why I just heard this guy, I think I did say guy, I thought I said something else, in the elevator lying for no reason, y'all. No reason. So I usually don't listen to people conversations, but you know. So anywho, I'm in the elevator. It stops on the floor, mind you. Let me tell y'all this story. I never understood. Come on. Why you can't walk one flight down the stairs. So I live on a very high floor. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm coming down from a high floor and the elevator stops at floor number 2, it always baffles me on who gets on the elevator. Like, you know, the elderly people might get on the elevator. Then you might see someone with a child, with a stroller and stuff like that. But when I see big grown people get on the elevator, that you could just walk down one flight of stairs, it baffles me each and every time. Like, if I lived on the second floor, I would probably walk up and walk down, but these people literally stand downstairs and wait for the elevator to come. But anyway, to get back to my story, they get on the second floor. It's 3 grown adults. They all look like, well, I said, God, please stop. Let me don't say that. Anywho, 3 grown adults get on the elevator. 2 females and 1 guy. So they get on the elevator. One of the girls had on like a Montclair like vest. So get on the elevator, and the guy says to the girl with the Montclair vest, he was like, oh, you ever been to the store or whatever? And she was like, oh no, I tried to go. He was like, yeah, because the lines is always crazy. I'm assuming they're talking about the outlets, right? The line is always crazy because that's the only way I would think it would be a fucking line out of a Montclair store. So she was like, yeah, every time, I think she said every time she went at an outlet, she didn't say specifically, but she said every time I went to one, it was a crazy line, so I just went ahead and bought this one online. So then the guy goes on, he was like, yeah, my friend said, he went to Vegas and he bought like 4 coats for $400. Y'all, why? I saw a TikTok, right, with this guy. I don't know how, whatever. A guy made a TikTok and he was like, oh, y'all gotta get to the Montclair store as soon as possible in Vegas because they got this crazy sale. He spent like $3,000 on, well, he spent $3,000. And I think he bought like 5 coats or whatever. So I don't know, maybe he could have been telling the truth. Like, maybe his friends saw the TikTok I saw and he went to Vegas and went to that Montclair store and bought clothes for $400. But I just feel like my spirit told me he was lying. And he saw that TikTok, and then that was a story for him to tell this young lady. But I could be wrong, y'all, because I like to shoot out the disclaimer that I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe his friend, or maybe his friend didn't see the TikTok. But I just find it very, very coincidental that this person went to the that was the same story you had. I could be totally wrong. But I just wanted to tell you that story. This should be part of the new vlog, so I will get back with y'all at a later date or time. Peace. Saying this, what's up, y'all? Another day in the vlog. I am en route to pick Ja up. It is Halloween. Probably shouldn't have went around these people. I already know what this is about. So are they turning or are they going straight? They going straight. Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver these afternoon after school streets trying to go get Ja. But anywho, it is Halloween day. I'm picking Ja up. So basically it's a Tuesday. I'm usually in the office on a Tuesday, but I asked to work from home today because I wanted to take Ja to the children's place, the place I always take him to play, because they having the event for the kids. And I'm not really into that trick-or-treating thing. And he's too young for that, to be honest with you. He's gonna be 3 in 2 weeks. But I bought him this very nice costume. I think I kind of OD'd, but I think this is the first time since he's been born that I OD'd on this, as far as the cost for it. I got it from Pottery Reborn. He's a dinosaur. He loves dinosaurs. I don't know if y'all know, but he loves dinosaurs. So he's gonna be a dinosaur. And it's like a real holy dill costume. I tried it on him. It fits and comes. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna see him. But I'm picking him up early from school because he's usually here until 6 when I get all the way home from work. But it's 3 now. The events start at 4. and I have to go to basically Long Island. Typically it takes about 30 minutes to get from on my side of town to that side of town, but with the traffic and everything, I was like, let me just get myself some extra time, and I paid for it. I want to be on time. I want him to get all the whole event. So basically they supposed to be doing something like, there's gonna be like a little petting zoo kind of thing there. I'm a little nervous because I haven't really exposed him to like hamsters and chickens. I think that's what they're gonna have there, so I am curious to how it pans out. But anywho, I'll check back in when y'all dig later. I'm really literally trying to go grab him and get up out of here, so I'll check in with y'all later. Peace. Oh, you don't want to hold it? Hey, y'all. Oh, shit. The gate? What time they open up? Oh, they must not open up. Let me check this. Look at these boots, y'all. These shits is good. They are. These are nice. I like the red ones. These are nice. I love these. Got that good old-fashioned price tag. Good. So yeah, y'all, I think the last time I was talking to you guys, I was in the car eating my McDonald's. Yo, that McDonald's was good, but I paid for it, y'all. I had got me a filet of fish meal, but it was like the filet of fish was nice and like crispy, and you could just tell that it just came out the grease. It was good. So I tore that up, and then I had to stop off. The reason why I didn't like start recording again is because I had to run to Geek Squad. I was trying to see, I had broke my Beats headphones, y'all. I'm so tight because y'all know how much those headphones cost. Y'all know how much those headphones cost. So matter of fact, so anywho, I had to run to Geek Squad because I was trying to see if they could fix my Beats headphones for me, and they couldn't. They were saying that they would have to send it to Apple, and then Apple would take it from there. And I didn't have Apple Pay and blah 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 blah. I really think I should go to Apple and see what they can do, because this guy did tell me that my headphones might be under warranty, but I've had those headphones for so long that I don't even remember. No, I remember where I bought them from, but they like some special edition headphones. Like they're the Alexander Wang edition. Don't tell me why I bought those, y'all. It was just so cute at the time. And I was like, I want those. And they so cute. They're like perfect for me. And I just really don't want to have to buy another pair. But if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. Because I was considering getting the Apple headphones, but I was watching this girl that I follow on social media. Her name is Ja Nice, and she was like, she returned hers because they wasn't loud enough. And when I'm in the gym, yo, I like to basically like my eardrums, like sometimes I gotta turn them down because they are that loud. But I like to be in my zone. But anywho, we got a little haul. So yeah, I think I was telling y'all I initially went to Roosevelt Field to just go to Fabletics because they were supposed to have this sale. I get to the mall, I get to Fabletics, no sale. So I was a little disappointed in that. So when I was coming back from Fabletics, I seen J. Crew, and I just happened to stop in there because the other day I was on let me see if I can put this back. J. Crew. So the other day I was on Instagram, and you know how the ads pop up, so I was just looking, and they had like a couple of pieces that I was kind of like interested in. So I was like, let me look and see if they have the dress. One of which I saw a dress on there that I really liked, but I was like, let me see how it would look in person. It did look good in person, but they didn't have my size, so I just kind of passed on it. Plus the dress that I like, J. Crew is expensive within itself. So the dress that I was looking at is $300. So it was like I definitely needed to see that in person. But anywho, I was in there just looking around, y'all, and I was just like, let me just browse the store because I am looking for another everyday jacket. I had an anorak that I bought a couple of years ago. I just got rid of that like last year because it was just old. And then this Ralph Lauren one that I wear now, which is okay, but I've had that for a couple of years and it's time to get something else. So I'm kind of looking for something that I can wear when I'm running errands and going to the gym. I do want something that kind of like gives me like a shape. But every time I go into these stores, y'all, everything is a fucking crop top. Like cropped. The coats, the blazers, the t-shirts, the button down shirt, like every freaking thing is a crop top. I think I was telling y'all before. And it's like, I don't want to show my stomach. Like, even if I had a flat stomach, it's cold. I want a coat. Like, I don't want to wear a crop. I don't want to wear like, I'm telling y'all, every store I went to, J. Crew, every jacket, every shirt that I looked at was predominantly cropped. All the nice button up, nice cute sweaters, everything is cropped. And that shit, I cannot wait until this phase is over because everything is cropped. So anywho, I did try on a couple of jackets in J. Crew, but you know, they didn't have my size in a lot of the stuff. And then, like I said, a lot of the stuff was cropped. So what I ended up getting, hope you guys could see it, is like this shirt with like these buttons on it. It's just like a plain tee. It, you know, I like stuff like this because this is like something I could wear with like a nice pair like blue jeans and like a cute little boot, and like, you know, when I'm going out on my little dates and stuff or something like that, or I could wear this to work. You know, it's just very versatile. And they had it was on sale. This initially is $59, but they had a sale, so I think I got it for like 40 something. Let me see what the thing was. So yeah, it ended up coming out to be, it was 30% off. So that was good for that kind of shirt. And I know to everybody else that looks simple, but I'm gonna rock the shit out of it. So, and that's something that I kind of, that's like my style. Like, I like that Chanel look with the buttons, and they had beautiful sweaters like that, everything cropped, and they had like 30% off. So after I left J. Crew, I did go into Lululemon. This is like my first time going to Lululemon. I know like a lot of the girlies, or like, you know, the little social media chicks, they into Lululemon. Based on what I had, no. Did I ever go into Lululemon before? No, I never been in a Lululemon. I've been in Aritzia, but I never been into Lululemon, actually in the store. And from what I hear, they're super duper expensive. So I did go in there looking for a jacket initially. They had a few, like, because I am looking for something that I could wear to the gym, wear to go shopping, but cute, you know what I'm saying? So they had a few jackets in there, of course, same thing, everything cropped. So they did have this like bubble kind of jacket that I really kind of liked, but it was basically cropped. The only difference with this coat was it was a little, it might not really been considered a crop coat, but it was basically borderline. But I put it on and it looked beautiful. It looked cute on me. And I had on a size 12. So I'm typically like a size like 14 because of my broad shoulders and stuff like that. And I have broad shoulders, big arms, like I can't. And you know, I'm not, yeah, that's about my size 14 or whatever. So I had on a 12 and it fit really good. But my only gripe with that coat was it was super warm. It was like it was a puffer coat. I really liked that coat. It was black. It had the little Lululemon symbol on the hood. It was cute. But they wanted like almost $300. And I feel like if I'm gonna spend that kind of money on a coat, like, I have to love it. And I didn't love it. It was cute though, but it just I didn't love it, so I left it. And I'm gonna keep looking. I said, I know that Roosevelt Field has like a North Face store. I was gonna go in there and look, but I was just kind of like over it at that point. Well, you know, whatever. So anywho, while I was in Lululemon, I did decide to get a sports bra. This one is called Like a Cloud Long Line Bra. And so it's just, you know, just a regular little sports bra. And I'm kind of ashamed to tell y'all how much I paid for it. But when it comes to certain things, I'm willing to spend the money on it because I'm going to have it. Like, I take good care of myself. Like, a lot of the stuff that I have now, like, I've had it for like a long time, you know what I'm saying? So, and I wanted to just try the brand, see how it fits me, how I feel in it. So if I don't like, I didn't try it on yet, so if I don't like it, it's going back. And let me tell y'all how much it was. It was $68. It was $68 for this bra. But like, again, I don't buy workout clothes that much. Everything that I have, I had it for so long. And it does come a time where occasionally workout clothes is expensive no matter what. I don't care where you go and what you do, with the exception of Shein. And most of the like plus size like active wear that I see on Shein, I don't like it. So I struggle in that sense, you know, like trying to find stuff that I like, because some brands make the plus size stuff just look frumpy, or they're trying to make it look like you're slim. Like, they need to tailor things for curvy women, but just like most curvy women have stomachs, so why y'all keep making everything cropped, crop. Like, not every, and then even if I did have a flat stomach, who's to say I want to show my stomach all the time? Anywho, I guess they're just catering to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of people are getting tummy tucks. Maybe that's what is the BBL body girls, I don't know, but that shit is annoying. Even one of the ladies that work in Lululemon, I was like, yo, why is everything cropped? She was like, yeah, she worked there, and she was like, I keep saying that or whatever. And she was like, because I don't want to show my stomach. You know, she was like probably like my size, or a little smaller, just not a little small, but a little bit smaller than me, maybe, because she was taller than me. So she was like, yeah, like me, like I don't want to show my stomach all the time. It's like, yeah. And even one of the other girls was saying too, she was like, I'm like, it's cold. Like, yeah, New York is cold. Like, you could cater to like the Midwest girls and the West Coast girls with those with the crop tops, but when it comes to NYC and the East Side, like the East Side, like we need coats. We need to be warm. You know what I'm saying? We could look cute when we take our coat off when we inside, but outside we need to battle the weather conditions. But anywho, that was what I got from those two. So I did make another stop in the mall, y'all. I went to Steve Madden. So I've been eyeing a few things from Steve Madden been doing a big one. I seen a few. I actually had a cart that I was building online, but I'm just like, I'm tired of ordering stuff, then returning stuff. I still have to show y'all the other stuff that I bought from Revolve. I have bought 2 pairs of J-Lo shoes from there because the price was crazy good. Or I'll probably show y'all that when I go on my trip. I don't know if I mentioned my trip yet either, but I'm going away. I'll tell y'all when I get closer to the time. So anywho, and this is like not one of the reasons why I went to Steve Madden, but like I said, I've been eyeing some shoes there and I just went to see it in person. So I did get a chance to try on a few things that I saw online, and like the majority of the stuff that I liked, either they didn't have my size or it just didn't fit. So these I've been eyeing, and I know some people will be like, those are so ugly, but I don't care because I know what I'm gonna do with these, you know what I'm saying? So anywho, I ended up getting these fake, or I want to say fake, I want to say they are, what they call it, replicas, Hermes slides, and they're like the teddy bear material. And I had my eye on these for a while, and now that I'm going away where I'm going, I can wear these and be okay, like outside. I'll wear them too, like here, you know, days where I'm just like, let's say going to the laundry or just running to the store or just running to pick up job, I can wear these because these is considered like winter sandals. They're not gonna be all the time, but I thought these were cute. So, and then on Steve Madden had a buy one get 40% off, so you know I got another pair of shoes, right? You know I got another pair of shoes. So when I tell y'all my closets are full, I just like put away the winter stuff, and I have the audacity, the goal, to buy more shoes. And so anywho, the second pair I bought is these like mule slash, I don't know, y'all, they basically mules, so they're like, let me see if y'all can see them good. So they're like denim, and then they have like these let me see if y'all can see it good. Let's see. So yeah, you see how they're like denim, and then they have like these rhinestones around the edge, and it's just like a mule, and then you wrap this part, you wrap this around, see that? Gorgeous, gorgeous. You wrap this around your ankle. Mama about to do it, y'all. Mama about to do it. So anywho, I was looking for a denim shoe, and I've been looking for a while, and I tried them on, and they're super comfortable for me. Yeah, those are cute. So yeah, I'm gonna rock those. And hold on, let me turn this thing off. It's so loud. It be hot in here. They put that heat on hell. So yeah, that's it with the mall, y'all. I did go to Target too before I went to the mall just to get, so I got this organic powder. This is supposed to be good. I don't know if you guys know, but like on TikTok they got this thing called, I forgot what it's called. So basically what it's saying is like you should have 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up, followed by 30 minutes of exercise, continuous exercise. And I typically don't like protein shakes or shit, but I was just like, let me try this out and see how I feel and see how it makes me feel. I also got some of this. This is what I use to take off my makeup every day, you know what I'm saying? And then I also, while I was there, I was like, let me just get a blender bottle for my protein shake. So I'm gonna see how this go, whatever. But anyway, y'all, I am super tired. It's 2:30. I have to pick Ja up in like 3 hours. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my 3 hours, put this stuff up. And I got some other stuff that I had wanted to show y'all too, because I've been shopping, but yeah, I've been shopping, but I haven't just showed y'all everything that I've gotten so far. So I want to see a haul, like every month, like the end of the month I'll show y'all a haul, which is a lot of times I don't shop every month. Like this is just, I seen a few things on sale and I was like, let me get it, you know what I'm saying? But it's really nothing spectacular, to be honest with y'all. So I haven't shopped in store like this in, it gotta be like 6 months or something. Like I usually, if I do go to the stores, it's usually to get like perfumes or like, but like clothing, like no. But anywho, let me relax and I'll check in with y'all later. Peace. Hey y'all, so let me see if I could get comfy, because we gotta talk, y'all. we gotta talk about a few things. Oh shit. So anywho, today is what, November? Oh, today is the 4th. I'm working from home. It's a Saturday. John's in a room on his iPad, and I'm jumping from working to working in the house, back and forth, back and forth. And I've been up since around, I would say officially around 6:30. So sorry, I start work a little earlier on Saturdays. So I started work, and then John woke up, and then et cetera, et cetera. But I was just sitting there thinking about, of course, closing out this vlog, because I'm closing it out. I know this is probably like a very boring vlog, but some people said that they appreciate it. So, but I just wanted to have a discussion, or you guys tell me your thoughts on this. I wanted to have the $100,000 a year discussion. So I saw a few like TikToks, mostly because I'm on TikTok a lot, and I know that a lot of women, and it's not just on TikTok, like I see a lot of like what do you call it, like, I guess you could say like dating shows, right? Because there's some on YouTube, a few on YouTube I watch. I think Kendra, it's another lady on there named Ashley. And so a lot of women that come on these kind of like dating shows, or whatever you want to call them, podcasts, whatever, I see a lot of them say one of their requirements is a man that make like $100,000 a year. So I was just saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with standards. There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want. But I just feel like some women are so specific, like as far as like, especially when it comes to that, how much a man makes, because to me, $100,000 is not a lot of money, especially in New York City, because you're getting federal tax, and you're getting state tax. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you lived in a city that, excuse the noise in the background, you know, I told you I live in Iraq. You know that if you live in a city, there's state taxes, there's federal taxes. If you don't live in New York City, maybe like Texas, where I really want to live, there's no state tax. But even with that, like somewhere down the line, like when you start breaking down like what the expenses may be, maybe they have children, like $100,000 is not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I said, in this day and age where everything is super duper ridiculously expensive, right? So when you say like that specific salary range for as a requirement for you to date a man, I just think that it's just unrealistic, because the average man nowadays, I think I was watching something, they did a poll, and I believe, matter of fact, let me Google it, because I'm like, this is what the average man makes, y'all, because some women are ridiculous with what their requirements are. And don't get me wrong, it's not all of them, but, and let's see, average male salary, United States. All right. Wait, let me see. It's not being specific. All right, so basically, based on Google search, right, the average male salary in the United States is $34,000. I thought it was more than that. So I'm just giving you an average salary, right? So when I did Google it, I guess a lot of people ask this question: what percentage of Americans make $75,000 a year in the United States? And it says 12%. What percentage? So somebody else must have Googled. It must be a common search. What percentage of guys make 100K? Let's see. 17% of all men earn over 100K per year, with only 8.4% of women. Okay, wait, maybe they wasn't being Pacific. So, anywho, the point I'm trying to drive home is that $100,000 a year, especially being in New York, is not that much money. Especially like I said, if they have children and their own expenses and stuff like that, it's not a lot of money. It's just ridiculous to have those type of requirements. And see, my thing is that I don't think that being that specific is going to yield you, a lot of selection. That's number one. Two, that's not a guarantee that somebody that makes $100,000 a year is going to give you any portion of their salary or whatever. Three, I just personally feel like as long as a man is taking care of their own affairs, meaning you could pay your own bills, you could take care of your own self, and you're not asking me to help you, then I think you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of your children, you taking care of yourself, we're able to go out on dates. And I would not want you to be a burden to me, pretty much. Also, I see a lot of people, with the vacation thing, right? And a lot of people are not being transparent about that, because a lot of women get on social media and pretend like they didn't either pay for their own trips or they didn't participate in paying for the trips. And I think that's that's why the world is the way it is now, because I think everybody's putting out these false narratives of what really takes place when people take trips, because I don't believe that everybody that's taking these vacations the man is paying for the whole entire trip. Instead of a woman saying, hey, not so much 50-50, but a man may say, hey, like, let's go on a trip. I'll take care of the airfare. And no, I'll take care of like the airfare. Can you take care of the hotel? And then when we get there, I'll take care of all the expenses. Like, women are not having those conversations and being like transparent about it. The other part about it is a lot of women are paying for these trips, saying that their men did it for them and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something that I think a lot of women need to be transparent about. And then you do have instances where some men do take care of it, especially if it's the men that can afford it, right? And want to do that for whoever they with. But I say all of that to say that, saying that you want someone to make a specific amount of money, I just think that that's not realistic. And when you're dating, like, those type of, to me, discussions like about salary, like, when does that take place? That's usually like when you're in a relationship, right? Like, you're gonna be, and even when you're in a relationship, like, why do you need to know exactly how much money I get paid? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all living together. And even when you living together, it's like, okay, this is going to be what our responsibilities is. I'm doing this, you're doing this. So the topic of like how much you make and verifying it is just ridiculous to me. But anywho, I feel like as long as a man is taking care of their own business, they're paying their own bills, they're not burdening me, asking me for anything. And I'm not saying that, I'm talking about the dating period, like, because the reality is life be lifing, and you may need me for something the same way I might need you for something, but I would think that would take place when you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might be. Hey, babe, I need your help with this. And vice versa, right? We could both ask each other for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in a relationship. But in the talking stage of dating and stuff like that, I just feel like unless you just like voluntarily doing something for me, I'm not going to really be looking to ask you to do anything for me. Unless, most of the time in those predicaments, like, even like, I'm just thinking about when I dated people, like, most of the time when it came to that time for me to ask somebody for something, like, they were my boyfriend. Like, it wasn't like we were dating and I was like, hey, can you help me get my nails and my feet done? Most of the time, those things were just automatically offered to me. I never really had to ask a man for money unless they were my boyfriend. Most of the time, the men that I've dated, they have like either they've just done it, like, hey, I'm gonna get your nails, you're gonna get your nails done. Oh, here, oh, I sent you some lunch, I'm gonna send you some lunch money, and they just do it. Or they'll just pop up with something. Oh, here you go, I saw this for you, I like this for you. Or how much is your nails and your feet, I'll take care of it. I never really had to ask men to do things for me. They just kind of like did it already. But yeah, that's my $100,000 discussion. I just feel like it's ridiculous to want someone to make that amount of money. Because to be honest with you, like I said, when you start breaking down $100,000, especially in New York City, it's not a lot of money, y'all. I think some people just got this notion that $100,000 is a lot. It's really not. Once you start putting in all that them deductions. Like in New York, we got state tax, federal tax, city tax. What's that other one? FMLA, Social Security. Is something else. What was the other one I saw the other day that I had to look up? Because sometimes you see your paycheck, I'm like, let me look this up. What is this? I could actually, let me look at one of my pay stubs if I could pull it up real quick, because it's real. And then you got to pay for like your health insurance, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I have a child on my health insurance, so I'm gonna just show y'all right now what New York. So that's what I said, like $100,000 is not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. And honestly, based on some of the stuff that I'll be watching, because I watch like a lot of TikToks, and a lot of them be showing like the breakdown. I forgot the name of this like channel I follow on TikTok, and he breaks it down like for each state, like if you make this money. So let me see. All right, so OASDI, I believe that is Social Security. Oh, Medicare, federal, state, city tax. Yep. FMLA, and New York SDI. So I think that's disability, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deductions that's coming out your check. Okay, every time you get paid in New York City. That's just the regular taxes. So then, like for me, I have my 401k coming out. I have my dental for my job. I have to pay for my dental. I have my medical. I have my flexible spending. I have vision. Like, so and I'm not saying I make $100,000 a year, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, imagine all of that. So to say somebody can make like all those deductions coming out, and if they got like child support, and then I got other stuff too. I got like these little life insurance policies. I have it's like, because with, let's just say I go out on disability, I have long-term disability I pay for accident insurance, critical illness, hospital indemnity insurance. So I think that insurance is basically like if you let's just say you're in the hospital longer than what you're supposed to be, or like it covers expenses, like just in case, like you in a hospital long. I got legal assistance. I have my kids' child insurance, because y'all better get life insurance for your children as well. Supplemental life. I got supplemental everything. Yo, I don't play. I make sure. And I mean, it's not crazy amounts of money, but like all that stuff I was just listing, like the insurances and stuff, like all those backups. Every pay period, I get paid twice a month. And this is post-tax deductions. All of this stuff, I'm just giving you a little snippet. That little stuff, all those backup things that I have, and it's more, runs me about $100 every pay period. And I have renter's insurance because I live in an apartment complex. It's a lot. And I don't anything that's basically offered to me, I take full advantage of it, because I feel like People walking around, oh, that's not going to happen to me. That's not going to happen to me. Girl, I got a story, one of these days, if I ever feel like sharing something that I did that benefited me, you probably wouldn't even believe it, because it's one of those things that you would have never, ever, ever wanted to do. You probably would be like, oh, I don't need that. And that thing that I'm talking about right now, I mean, saved my, I ain't gonna say saved my life, but it was like one of the smartest things I ever done in my life. So if your job offers you certain things, I really think that you should invest in it. I don't know if you're my age, but by 40, honestly, like, you should be able to afford, especially like life insurance and stuff like that. If you can, if you're younger, I wish I would have did this years ago, but I don't really think I would have been able to afford it when I was younger. Get life insurance on your parents. Get life insurance on your parents before they get older, because right now I'm trying to get a policy for my dad, and the premium each month is ridiculous. I'm gonna try to get another quote from someone else, because one of my actually, now that I'm talking about it, I'm glad that I brought this up and I'm talking about it out loud, because one of my bestie, her brother-in-law, he has his own insurance, like, company branch, his State Farm. So I need to actually call him and try to see if he can get me a quote. But because my parents are older, they get, you get to a certain age, I think if your parent is not yet 40, and this is, like I said, this is probably for like the younger people that may watch me, that's probably the best time to get the insurance, before they turn 40, where the insurance company are not asking for them to do a physical. Because I think even when my dad, the one that I'm looking at right now, he has to go get a physical, which he said he's fine with, but the premium for the amount that I wanted to take out on him, and it's not really a lot of money. I would say the policy that I'm looking at for him right now is $50,000, and they want about $100 a month for him. Mind you, I have my own stuff. I'm paying for my own. I'm paying for Jaws. Well, Jaws is not a lot. They don't allow you to take out a lot of money on a child anyway, at his age. So his is not a lot. Mine's with my job. They give you automatic life insurance. Plus, I'm paying for other ones outside of that, because I just feel like if something wants to happen to me, I want my son to be taken care of, like, at least for the majority of his life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have those extras. But yeah. So I know, like, one conversation led to another conversation led to another, but I'm just being, like, honest. I'm putting y'all on, I have a lot of other things that I do as well. I have a Robinhood account, something that I'm probably going to share if y'all want to know more about, like, what my little investments are. It's not crazy. It's not like I'm balling out of control or nothing like that. It's just like little things you can, like, eventually, like, if you do little stuff. So, like, another thing that I have is like an Acorns account, which it's a couple of different moving parts of Acorn, where you can basically have, like, some portion of money come out your check every week, every two, whatever you want. However, you can set it up any way you want to. And also you link your debit card, so every time you make a purchase, they take, like, so let's just say you spent $5.55 on something. That extra 55 cents to round up to the $6, they take that change and put it into like a savings account, and it just keep growing and growing and growing. Next thing you looking and you be like, oh shoot, like, it's a little piece of change in there, and, like, maybe you're back against the wall that month, you need some extra bill came in, you can take that money out. I do think that one of the accounts they have is taxed by the IRS, which that's another thing I don't understand, because when I get paid, my money's already taxed. If I put it in another account, now I got to be taxed again. I don't know. That thought just came to my mind, you know. Robinhood, you can, you know, and that's just one of those stock option apps. There's way more. My other friend, best friend, she has another one. I forgot the name of the one she used. A lot of people I know is into cryptocurrency. I tried getting into it, but I don't know. I just don't see, I don't know. I just been buying stocks lately, and not really so much like, because everything is so high. Yeah, I'm going on and on, because I told you I have like, the reason why I don't share too much about what I do on the side, like that kind of stuff, is because I'm learning myself, and I wouldn't want to like say or put certain information out there that's not accurate, etc., etc. But I got like little things like that. I also have, you know, I think it's important to have like a little like cash in your house, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing crazy, but let's just say every time you get paid, you could just put like $5 in a box, or like just keep doing, like, you know, just have a little cash. That has saved me a lot. Not to say that you broke, but you just past your threshold of, you know, I don't want to touch my savings, you know what I'm saying? Like my real savings. And having those little like those little, like I got like a little account over here, a little account over here, and it's like, you know, if you don't pay it mine all the time, and it start adding up, next thing you know, you be like, I have a little piece of coin in here. Because like my little stash that I used to have in the house, well, I still have it. One day I was just like, I think I had paid all the bills and everything was paid up and everything, and I was like, damn, like I'm broke, like I ain't got no money, you know, without touching savings, you know what I'm saying? And I went in there and I forgot what I had to do. I had to do something, but I went in my little thing that I was like, oh, $5 here, $10 here. I went in there, it was like $500 in there, something like that. It actually was more than that. I had just took out, like, I think I took out like maybe $200 because I needed it for like groceries or something like that. And I was counting, like, oh shoot. Like before you know it, if you do it consistently, or even if it's like you go to the store, you know, you bought something, come back in the house, put $10 in there, put $5 in, like just keep doing it and don't touch it unless you really need it. And it was like one of those weeks when I really needed it, and that's when I looked in there. I was like, oh, I got a little piece of coin in there. So anywho, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I've been rambling for long enough. So once again, I thank you guys for watching. Please purchase your manifestation books. I'm coming, Saint. Yeah, I'm coming. Purchase your manifestation books. I'm about to create a coloring book for Ja. So once that's completed, I'm gonna let y'all know. It's gonna be like specifically his. I have to think of like the name. So God, if y'all have any names that y'all think Ja's coloring book should be, I'm thinking about Adventures with Ja, but you know, that's so whatever. But anywho, let me go. I'm being Paige. Peace. Thanks for watching, y'all. Until I see y'all again. Peace.
Why make me wait for so long? So long. I don't like being in the dark. No, I don't. At the time it's like you ain't there. Where you at? You stopped acting like you care. No, I want my money long. I won't clear COVID nights. Who even knows your name?